Hey man, I'm with you guys. I'm with you guys when it comes to Ritchie Torres from a human level. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Representative Ritchie Torres is a Democrat. Went on a pod with Adam Friedland, who's a comedian of Jewish heritage, and they had conversations that got a little serious in terms of talking about what's going on in Gaza. And from a human level, Richie's responses, go look the clip up if you don't know what I'm talking about, looks crazy. But the problem I have, okay, I told you I'm with you on a human level, is just as a politician, as the fake political strategist that I am, you look like a dog shit politician. You look bad at it, right? Like, peep the optics, right? You sit there and you're talking to a Jewish man who spent time in Israel, and he's pleading, like from a human, like, as someone that's in power, what can we do? Because I don't, he's giving you all his lived experiences and how this relates to his identity. And Rich Torres looked at him and said, you sound like you're making excuses for anti-Semitism. I said, oh my God. Brother Richie Torres, you're an Afro-Latino man. From what I know, you're openly gay. From what I know, I say those identities not to shame you. I'm not doing that. But I want you to let's just switch, right? Imagine if you were talking to me, a straight male. Actually, imagine I'm white now. Straight white male. You were talking to me about something that was going on, maybe in the Latino community or something that was going on, the gay community. And I looked at you, and rather than talk to you, because this is the political, you're supposed to have a political mind. Instead of talking like you're trying to get a resolution, I look at you and I said, Richie, it sounds like you're making an excuse for homophobia. What the fuck would I know about homophobia? And this is the thing. You do the comparison, right? It's not like I just want to beat up on a Democrat. Do the comparison, dog. Lindsey Graham. Right? Lindsey Graham, I think, is a piece of shit. Right? Well, Lindsey Graham tell you where he stand. He talking about Israel. Lindsey Graham, all his talking points. And another thing Lindsey Graham do, Lindsey Graham will not sit there and talk to anybody else that he thinks is not on the same side of the aisle as him. They know their limitations. Yes, even Adam Friedland, I don't think he would sit with him, right? So they know their limitations. They know they can't do politics to that high level. They just do it right here, get their voice out, win in their areas. You cannot be a representative in a city in New York, call yourself a Democrat, and you talk like that. That shows me, and as a younger Democrat, you're about 30-something years old, you don't know how to do politics. There's a Chuck Schumer or some shit, maybe. Right? Because I think he's of Jewish heritage. It makes sense. Older guy sitting with Adam Friedland. But the optics. This is ridiculous. This is why lately I've been talking to you guys. Because, again, I know a lot of you, like the human thing, I'm with you. You're upset. Like that. I get that. But this is why lately I've been talking to you about, like, political strategies. And when I studied political science, it was fun learning the information. But it was... why I made it more fun is when I started connecting the psychology to political decisions and public policy, and I was like, oh man, this opened a whole different world to me. This is a perfect example, because then you start looking at Ritchie Torres, you look at that video you deleted, brother, I pay attention, I keep files. That homeless man behind you, I remember. You see what I'm saying? So it's either you, POS, or you don't know how to do this political shit. You don't get it.